Hello everyone, welcome to Prime Sports. Here with me, Muftau Nabila Abdullah. The presidency has ordered the Ministry of Sports and Recreation to pay the outstanding bonuses due the Black Queens players. The senior female national team had decided to boycott the WAFCON qualifier against Egypt. That will be happening on Tuesday. But following a meeting with the president of the Ghana Football Association on Monday, the players rescinded the decision to boycott the game. They had had a two-day sit-down strike, insisting that until the $9,500 due them is fully paid, they were not going to go to the training grounds and prepare for that WAFCON qualifier against Egypt. These were monies accrued during Ghana's participation in the African Women's Cup of Nations that took place in in Morocco in June this year. According to the Minister of Sports and Recreation, Kofi Adams, the ministry decided to use the monies that were due the players to sort out their accommodation because they had made it beyond the initial stage that they had budgeted for. And in a meeting that he had with the players, media reports earlier today had claimed that he called up the bluff of the players and asked them to boycott the game if they want to. However, the minister denied these claims. The Ghana Football Association has also released a statement refuting the claims and giving a chronology of all the things that transpired during the meeting between the players and the Minister of Sports and Recreation. At this point, we have been made to understand that the presidency has directed the ministry to ensure that the girls are paid immediately after the game against Egypt. At this point, it is quite unclear when the money would be paid because in that meeting they had with the Minister of Sports and Recreation, they asked the question when the monies were going to be paid for them. And he told them he could not give them a specific date because it was going through a process. And until such a time the process is concluded, he would be lying to them if he told them that the money was going to be available within a certain specified time. So hence, there was no agreement reached. And in fact, during the meeting with the GFA president as well, there was no agreement reached with the FA president, but the players decided that having worked so hard to secure a 3-0 victory in the first leg against Egypt, they were going to go out there and defend the colors of the country. Former Black Stars captain, Andrea Yu, he has told the players to focus on the national pride because he's been part of a team that has boycotted training before, citing an example of what happened in 2014 during Ghana's participation in the FIFA World Cup. He met the team and told them to rather focus on the game. Now let's hear from head coach of the team, Kim Lass. He's been speaking ahead of the game against Egypt on Tuesday. He says that he's happy the players are back on the pitch.
Yeah, happy to be back on the pitch here, and of course to do the final preparation for an important game against Egypt. We have put ourselves in a good situation, of course, with the 3-0 win, but it's just like halftime, so we need to finish and close this door now.
Does that first leg, the 3-0 win against them, does that put you, of course, on a certain level? But how are you looking to the right consistency from the team?
I mean, like we said, it's a good result, but this is our home game, and we want to win in the front of our fans. So we want to do everything we can to win the second game as well. But most important, of course, in the total to win and go to the next WAFCON. I mean, it's up to them what they want to do. I think we showed in the first game that we are the better team, so we need to play the game in our way. But of course, I mean, they have to take the chances. They need to play a little bit of a risk. I think I expect them sometimes to press high. I expect them to add a lot of numbers when they have, for example, corners or attacking free kicks and things like that, because they need to chance a little bit to have a chance to come into the game. I mean, it feels great. I said after the WAFCON as well, I think the most important thing for Ghana is to always make sure that they are like a top 4 team. Now we finished the 3rd place. We know that we have the potential to win, of course, in the future, but to make sure that every time we are in the tournament, to be at least in the semi-final, sometimes a final.
Now let me take you to the Accra Polo Club where the 2025 Stanbic Trustees Cup took place. My colleague Abdulkarim Benin was there and has details in this report.
The ball bounces around the near side, going in, goal.
The annual event, held in honor of trustees of the 123-year-old Accra Polo Club, drew a lively crowd for an evening of sport, entertainment, and networking. Darts Army took the lead in the second of 4 chukes, were pegged back twice, but sealed the victory in the closing stages. Captain of Darts Army, Daniel Ewadako, was delighted to emerge victorious.
It's been a fantastic weekend. We had one foreign player from South Africa who came to play for the other team. My team was all my family and myself and my nephews, and we're very happy that we played against them and won. It shows you that Accra Polo Club still has something, and the local people still have something very good to offer. And I think the Stanbic Trustees Cup is here to stay. We'll continue to play it every year, and we're very grateful to Stanbic Bank.
Despite the defeat, Frankie's Rockfield's Loic DeVos was named the most valuable player.
Look, it's been a very hard game, but thanks to the team, I could be the MVP. It's an honor. We lost, but at least we tried, and I think that's a good one for the future, to do different tournaments and to come back.
Gerard Boache, chairman of the social committee of the Accra Polo Club, said the tournament is aimed at promoting unity among members.
And basically we played as part of, first of all, encouraging more cohesion among members and also providing a platform for businesses to network and promote their businesses. And so, hence, this year, the Stanbic Trustees Cup.
The match also featured South African 3-goal polo professional Cody Williamson, who turned out for the Frankie's Rockfield team.
It's a competitive tournament. Many thanks to the Frankie's team who put me up for the week, for all the pony lenders. We had a good tournament. Throughout the week, had time to prepare, had a feel for the ground. The opponents were very competitive. We had lots of fun. The future's bright. There's lots of players who are up and coming, tenacious, excited. I feel there's lots of good backing, lots of horses coming through. And I think the future's looking bright in Ghana.
And this is how we'll wrap up Prime Sports here with me, Muftau Nabila Abla. Head on to myjoyonline.com for some more sports stories. We appreciate your company.